Hey guys, welcome to episode 13 of my Doom Let's Play. I actually wasn't going to film a second video today, but I was thinking about it. I have some time, and I was thinking I'd rather be doing that than worrying about my first day at my new job tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and play another episode, and hopefully I'll be able to get to all your questions this time, because I felt bad about that I didn't even really fully answer the first one I was trying to do. So I'll try to be more aggressive about it this time, and hopefully not die too much. So let's get started. So again, I apologize that I wasn't able to answer them all adequately last time. Well, I didn't get to most of them, but I apologize to Dave Rowland that I didn't really fully get to answer his question either. It was about what other games I've played and plan on playing, and I mentioned basically my long life story about the game systems I've played. I only threw out a few titles there, but so I'll kind of I want to talk a little bit about some of my favorites, I guess, because those are the ones that I'm going to remember the most. And so I mentioned Mass Effect already, Mass Effect 1 and 2. I mentioned the Final Fantasy games. I also want to mention Elder Scrolls. I played 3. Well, I didn't fully play Morrowind, but I still count it among my favorites because I really like the music and the prospects behind it. And I obviously love Oblivion. Oblivion was one of the coolest games I've ever played. Oh, finally we got some ammo. And I've actually started playing Skyrim, but I haven't finished it yet. I should do that because it was pretty cool too. Didn't like it quite as much as Oblivion. Probably because it's kind of more of a Viking sort of theme, which doesn't appeal to me quite as much, but I still thought it was pretty cool.
Processing center. Next stop, Site 2.
Who are you?
What are you doing? What? Oh. I don't know. What are you doing?
I was waiting here on the train for my partner.
Okay, I
Went to
see.
investigate what was going on, but he never came back. And now I don't know where he is. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He's probably dead, dude.
But I bet it has to do
Hate to
with
break
those
it to you.
artifacts we were digging up at Site 2.
Ooh, this is cool.
I bet they're somehow connected with those things in the Delta complex.
I'm not even listening to you. It reminds me of Half-Life. That's another game I've played, Half-Life.
Remember, safety first. Please do not exit the vehicle without wearing proper environmental protection.
Cool.
In the event of an emergency stop, MARSEC will be dispatched immediately for your safety. Have a nice day.
It also looks a little bit like one of the Myst games.
Now entering Site 2.
Some other games I played. I love those games because they're puzzle games,
Warning,
adventure
airlock
games.
malfunction. Please contact engineering to facilitate repairs. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you. Why, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. So are you gonna just stay there, right?
The Delta complex isn't safe. You're crazy if you're going there.
So you're just gonna sit here and starve to death on this monorail, I guess. Okay. Well, that's your prerogative. Uh-oh. Dude, you want to lock the door because there's some soldiers, some demon-possessed soldiers over here. I want to climb down, but I'm probably just gonna fall and die. I see. Okay. So what are some other titles I can throw out at you guys that I haven't thought of yet? Doom 3, Tomb Raiders, I played Dragon Age or Origins. I really like that one too. Although the gameplay was really how should I call it? Very time consuming, I guess. Like it was just constant grinding, but I loved the story. It was so awesome. I loved Alistair. He was the best. He was so cool. He was so quirky and dorky and stupid, but I loved him. He was the best. There aren't many characters like him. And I mentioned Fallout 3. Nice try, dude.
Destroy all who oppose.
Ow! And as far as some of the games I plan on playing, I've mentioned Final Fantasy 15 in the last episode, but but I'm really looking forward to Star Citizen. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. My brother told me about it because I really love Freelancer. That was one of my top favorite games. It's an old game. Made by Microsoft, I believe. Which is kind of ironic that they actually made something cool. Sorry, Microsoft. But it's a space. It takes place in space. You fly a spaceship and fight in the air. In the air. Put your hands in the air. Get away from me. Yeah, space-based flight battles, and then you explore different galaxies and stuff, and you build your ship and upgrade and stuff like that. I really loved Freelancer, and Star Citizen is a new game coming out, and it's going to it's made by the same creator. And it's going to have a lot of the same elements, but it's going to have the extra element that I always wished Freelancer had, which was the ability to, like, when you're on, like, you can visit planets and stuff, but you can only visit, like, the bars usually to get information or take missions. But in Star Citizen, you're going to actually be able to play, like, first person shooter style missions too on the planet, or at least that's what I've heard. Oh god, get out of. These things are nasty. What's wrong with their hands? Oh shit. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna have both elements, and I'm like excited about that. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm gonna die. Okay. So yeah, and it's gonna have co-op too, so if I play co-op, maybe I'll see you guys there, because I think that would be a really fun game to play. And co-op too. Because Freelancer had co-op, but, you know, like I said, it didn't have
Please report to Site 2 access ramp.
first-person shooter
Malfunction detected.
elements. So yeah, that one's one I'm really looking forward to playing, and I plan on playing. And I also, well, I really want to play Rise of the Tomb Raider before I spoil it, because I'm really I keep wanting to just watch a Let's Play of it, but I did that with the original reboot Tomb Raider, and it turned out that I didn't really have the motivation to finish it because I already knew what happened. So I don't want to do that with this one. So I'm trying. Don't stand by the goddamn barrels. Oh my god. It's not my day today, apparently. So yeah, let's just, since I was pretty close to the beginning, I'll just I'll skip forward, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys, we're back, and let's not stand next to barrels this time. Let's only let these guys stand next to them. So I hope that answers your question, Dave. I really would like to talk more about all the different games I've played and stuff, but like I said, to be fair to everyone else, I'll move on to the next question. Hopefully I answered your question better this time though than last time, because yeah, I didn't really, it was kind of all over the place. And I have a feeling it's kind of going to be like that from now on, because I'm like, oh, there's so much going on now. Doom guy's getting really busy. His job's getting harder. He's got a lot of demons to deal with. So I know that the next question is from Banished Souls OFD. Come on. Excuse me. And his question is that if I had a chance to check out Doom 4 yet, and I'm not sure if I can't remember which video this was on, so maybe I hadn't talked about it yet, but I haven't gotten a chance to check out Doom 4. I did mention in one of my videos that I plan to try it once the price goes down on Steam, or I don't think it's on Steam yet, but if they release it on Steam, I'm gonna wait until it goes down in price for the holidays before I try it, because yeah, it doesn't. I watched another trailer recently, and I don't know, it seems kind of lackluster. Like, it looks really pretty.
Airlock malfunction detected.
An airlock malfunction. Okay. Am I gonna suffocate again? But yeah, it looks really pretty. The graphics look really awesome, but it looks like it moves really, like, slow. I don't know. Maybe it was just the gameplay video that I watched, but or maybe it's just because, like, I've kind of noticed, and I don't know, like, how overarching this is, but a lot of the old games, old first-person shooters, seem faster than the newer ones, and maybe it's just mouse smoothing or something, but yeah, it kind of seemed like it moved really slow. Is that a spider? Is it coming?
Engineering, please report to Site 2 access.
Where are you going, spider? Where are you going?
Detected.
Open airlock junctions. Wait. Do I need a code?
This is the audio log of Charles Hollis, EAP Director, dated September
Oh, we
5th,
gotta listen to this guy, I guess.
2145. In order to conserve current life support resources, effective October 1st, 2145, the Council has made a decision that all environment processes
oh my gosh, it's a whole parade.
Area of Site 3. Tomorrow, I will be sending out emails to all team leaders asking for an update on their asset relocation program to Site 3. We feel that we have unearthed enough useful material as it pertains to the project of Site 2, and choose to now devote resources in the exploration of Site 3. End log recording.
Please report to Site 2 access ramp. Airlock malfunction detected.
Did she interrupt him, or what? Or was that the end of his audio log? Where are these guys? So yeah, magnetic lock repairs. I don't think that would have anything to do with it. I haven't played Doom 4, but I will play it once it comes down in price, like I said.
To Site 2 access ban. Airlock malfunction detected.
And I might watch a Let's Play or something, but probably not. I'll probably just wait until I play it. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have the same feel as this one does, just by looking at it at least. I don't like that it has the air jump, like you jump twice in the air or something. I don't know. Reminds me of UT 2004. Oh look, there's something under the stairs. Are we gonna get eaten? Hey! What up? Okay. So thank you, Banished Souls, for that question. I also got another question from Dave Rollins about what music I like the genre and bands. And,
Malfunction detected.
well, I'll answer that question first. As far as the genre, I tend to gravitate towards alternative rock or alternative music in general. I like some pop too. As far as alternative, my favorite band is 30 Seconds to Mars. I really like their music. I like almost all of their music. Although I wasn't as impressed with their most recent as I have been in the past, but I still liked a lot of it. So they're my favorite. I really like Muse. Muse probably comes in second as my second favorite band. They're also considered alternative. And I also really like Pink. She's kind of more...
Please report to Site.
Supposedly it's kind of rock, but it's also kind of pop. So I really like Pink's music. And One Republic and Imagine Dragons. I think those are kind of like... Oh, and I also really like Fall Out Boy, or some of their music. So those are kind of like my top favorites, and it kind of falls within the alternative rock, pop sort of genre, I suppose. So yeah, that's probably about right. But I like a lot of different kind of music. That's not all. I listen to soundtracks a lot too. So I love like Hans Zimmer and Klaus Badell. I don't exactly know how his last name is pronounced, and of course John Williams. John Williams is the best. He's a genius. Like every single piece of music he writes is just like amazing. Like if you like look at all of the famous theme songs in movies, he's written all of them. Like it's just like crazy. Like how does one person have that much talent? It's like amazing. So yeah, that's kind of an idea. There's a lot of different music that I'll listen to. I listen to metal sometimes, and even some like dubstep, techno, that kind of stuff. So it goes back and forth. But sorry guys, let me concentrate real quick. I'll get right back to you. Let me just concentrate and see where I need to find this code. Let's listen to
This
Sam
is the audio
Harding.
log of engineer Sam Harding.
Why do
dated
these
April
people sound
5th,
so weird?
21:45. I have just completed repairs on the magnetic locks and have significantly reprogrammed the pressure sensors on the monorail systems. My fellow engineers and I are confident that the accident of last week will never The accident should never have happened in the first place. The
Damn it.
internal sensors led the computers to believe that there was a vacuum inside the vehicle. Unfortunately, the computer decided that the only way to fix this pressure discrepancy was to open all doors in an attempt to equalize pressure with the outside. I'm going over 15,000 lines of code today. I see no reason
might
for
be
this
talking-
tragic event to have occurred. But somehow, The logs show the discrepancy is clear as day. Honestly, this looks to me like another case of a solid system going to hell in a handbasket. I'm confident that the layers of protection I added to the code today will prevent any such occurrences from happening again. I'm off to meet Engineer Jim Torben at the access doors to the Delta Complex platform to try and troubleshoot a faulty track sensor that's been causing the door to stick.
Engineering, please report to Site 2 access ramp. Airlock malfunction detected.
That it? Did she interrupt him again? God damn it. Ugh, now I'm never gonna get out of here. Shouldn't interrupt. Like, what else? What else can I do?
This is the audio log of
I feel like
Engineer Sam Harding, dated April
I feel like he
5th,
was supposed to say
2145.
something, but
I
she
have just
interrupted
completed
him.
repairs on the magnetic locks and have significantly reprogrammed the pressure sensors on the monorails.
Okay, so I guess she didn't interrupt him, and it's just the end of the audio log, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I probably just missed it. I'm supposed to find a code somewhere. Oh my god.
Engineering, please report to Site 2 access ramp. Airlock malfunction detected.
I understand you sound way too cheerful about it, though. But, you know, lady, you could give me a code or something to help me along, because I really freaking don't know what I'm doing. And I don't have a code. And I know only engineers are supposed to have the code, but since there are no engineers present at the moment, it might help if you gave me the code so I can open the freaking, or fix the freaking airlock. Okay? Okay, are we okay here? Like, do we have an understanding? Because I honestly, like, am I missing something? I just don't, I don't even know, man. Ugh. What did I miss? This says to manually override it, but how am I supposed to manually override it? Yeah, some of this stuff has things in it too, doesn't it?
Don't forget to read your employee handbook for additional rules and information.
I don't have an employee handbook. Oh my god. Well, let's look on the bright side. At least I had plenty of time to answer questions. But I really want to get that damn code and get out of here because I don't know what I'm doing. Unless I'm supposed to go down here. Like access ramp. What is the access ramp? I legit don't know what to do. Ah, finally! 826. Ah, God. I didn't even realize there was all this other stuff to read.
Airlock security override.
Ah! Wow, what a waste of time. Oh boy. Okay. Well, at least I'm finally out of there. Okay. I think I already answered Dave's question about the music I like. Now on to the second question, which is what are some of the scariest games I've played? And I can honestly say that there are two games that I would consider the scariest games I've played, and those are the 2 out of 2 scary games I've played. Because I don't really play a lot of scary games. I would count Amnesia and probably Silent Hill 4 as my scariest games, and those are probably the only, like, I legitimately think those are the only scary games I've ever played. So yeah, and they were pretty scary to me. Really, Amnesia isn't that scary as far as like it's not really the style that's scary. Excuse me, it's the gameplay. Like, oh, I didn't kill it. Oh, I killed that guy. Oh, that's sad. I told him to lock the door. Ew, I think those are his parts. Oh man, that's. Oh, I feel bad. I'm sad. Oh, that's so tragic. So tragic.
Now leaving Site 2.
But yeah, whatever. Nothing I can do. Scripted death. Oh, hey, I'm really glad that those doors open. Ah! Did I just die? Doom guy, are you okay? You okay, bro? You just survived a train wreck. That's pretty
Please
cool.
report to Delta Complex access ramp. Track sensor failure detected.
So yeah, Amnesia and Silent Hill 4, those are the scariest games. The gameplay, like I said, the gameplay is the scariest part of Amnesia. Ah! And Silent Hill 4 is just creepy. It's just creepy. And I bet that other game, I can't remember the name of it now, the other Silent Hill that they started, but then Konami canceled it. That one looked really creepy too. But I didn't actually play the demo of that. I just watched a let's play or a gameplay of it. I don't really consider Doom 3 as scary. It's technically considered horror, but I don't really consider it that scary. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Come back here. Ow! Oh, hell no. Why did you do that? Die. Why don't you die first? I mean, shouldn't you be dead? Like, really, honestly? There you go. Ah! Zombies! Zombies! Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, shit. I think I better save it soon. Oh dear. Ah, shit. Oh, man. Those guys, man, they're just like cutting right through my armor. There's no use in the armor. Okay, what's the next question? Wait, did I think I might have skipped one. Oh, and just to as a note, as far as your comment, Dave, you said to keep things game related. Well, I think it's fine, you know, if you guys want to ask stuff that's not game related, like don't feel pressured into asking stuff that's only game related, because I don't mind asking or answering other questions either. So whatever you guys want, I'm good with. So be creative. And I think that was it as far as questions. I do have a comment from Depth of Field about, he said, okay, no problem, being a people pleaser is a bad thing anyway, so we will respect your choice, and that's in response to my comment about, whatchamacallit, not changing the graphics and downloading, like, texture packs and stuff. So thank you, sir, for respecting my choice. I appreciate that. I will continue to try not to be too much of a people pleaser, since it's a bad thing. It can be a bad thing. Yes, I agree. Because then you're not yourself. And ooh, look, it's a magic trash can. Or maybe I just bumped it. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely. Oh, there's a oh, it's that cabinet from earlier. Let's go back so we can open it and get loot. But yeah, I certainly want to keep you guys entertained, and I don't want to like torture you with bad graphics or anything. But yeah, I do definitely want to keep to the tradition, I suppose. How do I get back? I guess I can't get back. What's the point? Wait, what's the point of giving me the code for that cabinet way after I crashed the train? Oh man. Unless I have to like walk all the way back, but I don't even think I could do that. I'm sad. I wanted the loot. Why would they give it to me after? I can't go back. That's not fair. That's too realistic. That's too much like my life. Oh boy. Oh, I also, excuse me. My buddy Sunriser also gave me a suggestion for something. No, he didn't suggest that I should destroy him. He gave me a suggestion to talk about the Doom movie, and I did mention it in episode 10. I know, okay, I know. I mentioned it in episode 10, but I didn't go into too much depth because. As I told him, I haven't actually watched that since probably the year that it came out, which was 2005. And so I told him I'd rewatch it, and I kind of rewatched it. Like I found it online, and I sort of watched it today. I didn't like totally pay a lot of attention to it, but I still at least had it playing in the background while I was doing stuff. It was a turret. Oh my god, it's a turret.
Automated turret guns online.
Yeah, you could have told me that sooner. Okay, whatever. Is that door even gonna open for me? Let's run! Turn off the turret. Deactivate weapon turrets.
Attention. Automated turret guns offline.
Yeah, good. They were only shooting me anyway. Yeah, that would have been a good time to use the chainsaw, but I forget which number the chainsaw is. Shit. Whoa, he was fast. He was like a blur. And now I have all these cabinets that I won't be able to open because they didn't give me the codes for them. So yeah, I watched the video. I mean, I watched the movie today, sort of, and yeah, it was way worse than I remember it, to be honest. Like, there was actually, you know, there were a few things that while I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, that's not so bad, you know. It's kind of basically a similar plot line, and wait, both cabinet codes, security office. Let's see, 364. Let's see if it works. Yes! Woo! Loot! I love it. Good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, let's save it since I know we're gonna die soon, I'm sure. Yeah, the plot line, you know, it's like, okay, well, you know, it's just, I mean, it's not like Doom had such a great, like, in-depth, profound plot line or anything. So, you know, for the story, for the movie to have only a pretty basic plot line isn't too bad, but I just thought the characters were shitty. I thought the acting was pretty bad, and, even though I really like Carl Urban, I just think he's really cool. His acting wasn't anything to be proud of either. Sorry, Carl. And of course, you know, The Rock as well. Yeah. Oh, it's the end of the map, huh? So yeah, before we end this, well, let's go ahead and end this. So yeah, it was interesting, and it was just gross. Like, you know, it really didn't have demons in it. It was just more like genetic mutations and stuff, and it was just kind of sick and gross, and I was just like, ew. Like, ew, you know? And like I said, it was mostly the characters, I think, that ruined it. Because even if a story, it kind of sucks, characters can really bring out the best in something, and the characters were just, ugh. Like that pervy guy who was perving on both the guys and the girls, and just, he's like really just creepy pervert, and then of course everybody just ended up going crazy. Like, I think it was like bad writing. Like The Rock, his character, it was like, first he was kind of like a decent leader, you know, he was fairly smart and he was doing what he had to do, and then all of a sudden he just like turned psycho, and he hadn't even been infected yet from what I had seen, so I don't know. That just seemed like he switched character to me, like bad writing instead of like actually being, you know, infected. So yeah, maybe I can talk more about it next time. Sinraiser, because yeah, I could go on about it, but yeah, it was worse than I remembered it being, because I mostly remember the first person part of it, and that was kind of, I thought it was kind of cool. Like, some people would probably say it was corny because, you know, it's a movie and you're not supposed to really do first person like that, but it was a cool homage to the game, I think. So yeah, it was overall, though, it wasn't very good. It was kind of ugh. So yeah, maybe I'll talk about it more next time. Thanks again for all your questions, guys. I hope I answered them somewhat sufficiently. Like I said, I've been all over the place in these last 2 episodes because it's just been a lot busier, and I'm also, you know, a bit tired and worrying about tomorrow. So wish me luck on my first day of my new job tomorrow. I hope it all goes okay, and I hope I'll be able to get to the next episode next week, but bear with me if I can't, because like I said, I don't really know how I'm gonna schedule it in at the moment. So anyways, keep asking questions, keep commenting, like this video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I will see you guys around. Thank you so much. Bye.